Mississippi. A couple of states tied together through history and a couple of schools that share some common ground. They're going to lock horns once again in the battle for the Golden Boot. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 15th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Razorbacks offense will take the field first. Razorbacks had their way in this rivalry game the last time they took on the Bayou Bengals.
That was a statement, too. I think a lot of people thought Arkansas could win that game, but they didn't know they were going to blow them out. And that really helped Arkansas in the recruiting trail, and it's really helping them with their confidence coming into this one.
They did. Arkansas used that full boot. They took care of business. They destroyed LSU. And I like what you say about that, Jesse. Recruiting right next to each other. This means something to these guys.
Breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Oh, better look out! He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Jackson will throw. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense has its first opportunity of the day. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The throw to the outside is complete. Hard-hitting tackle. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Flips it out in the flat. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Jackson gonna throw it. Now rolling to the left. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. We've reached the brink. Arkansas has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. He'll throw it. Right on the money. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff you. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Russell. Under fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse? Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a draw. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Buys a little time. He's got it on the move. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Michigan is currently trailing in this one, but if history has taught us anything over the years, it's that closing out the maize and blue inside the big house is not easy. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. LSU quick to the line. Dropping back, it's Russell. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Third down conversions, always a huge stat. And they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Catch in the middle, it's Cooper. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Firing to the right, complete. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. It's complete on the right side. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Splits the uprights, good. And that will extend their lead even further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Tigers and Razorbacks. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. A lot of football still to be played as these two scratch and claw for the right to claim that golden boot.
And the Razorbacks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive. One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cooper.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play could put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Steamrolls his way ahead. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Wants to throw. It's Russell. Here's a heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Here's the pressure. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Give to the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Got his man on the right. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. 1st and 10. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Touchdown, Arkansas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll try the run. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. They go back to work in the final period of this one. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Back to throw, it's Russell. Rushes on him. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. They'll move the wide receiver. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Makes a grab past the marker. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24. And this defense, its head is spinning. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop him.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Jackson will throw. He's got it on the run. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Watkins. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent. Forget this day ever happened.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Snagged in the middle. It's Cooper. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. They'll line up from the 31 on first down. To the air on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. There he goes. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual-threat quarterbacks. You're seeing two great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys that's been the big story so far.
Got out of trouble and throws. This rivalry picked up steam when the Razorbacks joined the SEC, and man, some of the names that have had moments: Darren McFadden, Felix Jones, Matt Jones, Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, all of it over a golden boot.
And been playing since 1901. You think about all the great rivalries in college football, especially in the South. This is one of the best ones here. Not always have been in the same conference, but they've played a lot of...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ballgame.
And the Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Quick release by the QB. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Oh, they're after him. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And this offense, unfortunately, finishing like they've played all game long, struggling to put points on the board. Another turnover here late in the football game, and I think people are starting to go ahead and exit the aisles and take on off out of here.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The Razorbacks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Jackson gonna throw it. Starting to feel a little pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. The battle for the golden boot belongs to the state at the top of the boot as Arkansas takes down LSU. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.